Hey everybody, Beautytainer Shanice here, and I am back with a tutorial video. And as you can see, I am going to do a lion makeup look for Halloween in the spirit of the month of October. So if you want to see how I got this look, stay tuned.
Alright, so I'm going to start off by using our Flawsome Face Tinted Moisturizer, and it's like my new favorite coverage product. And I'm using the shade number 5, which is the shade Caramel. And I'm just putting that all over my face. And that's what I'm going to be using for my coverage. I absolutely love, love, love this stuff because it's really hydrating and it also protects your skin. It's anti-inflammatory. It's just really great. And I actually went in with 2 coats of the tinted moisturizer. Normally I would only put 1 coat on, but because I want some extra coverage and it is buildable, I'm going to do 2 coats. And now I'm going in with the Flawsome Face in the lightest shade, number 1 Sugar Cookie, because it's really, really pale on my skin and I want to create the illusion of having the lighter fur around my mouth. So I'm just going around my mouth and filling it in and actually putting it over my lip and everything. And honestly, if you don't want or don't have 2 different shades, you can just kind of skip this step. But I was just kind of playing around with it. So just blending it all in. But yeah, I love this tinted moisturizer. It's just really good for your skin. And it doesn't feel really cakey. It's very lightweight. And I just love that it's a nice buildable coverage. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with our Em Eyeliner in the shade Meet the Parents. And I'm just going to line around my mouth area and then just fill it in. And I love how this kohl liner just glides so easily onto your skin. And it doesn't feel like super cakey or waxy or anything like that. And now I'm just going to go in and line around my chin area and fill that in as well. You guys see how it just glides on so smoothly. And I love how opaque it came out too, because I was a little worried about it, but it came out really nice and opaque. And now I'm just going to fill in over my bottom lip because we're going to hide the bottom lip. I know it's kind of hard to do because I got a big lip, but it's filled in with the nude shade of the liner and filled in my lip so that it disappeared like magic. And now I'm just kind of going in to spots and filling it in and making sure everything is just nice and opaque. Alright, so then next I'm going to go in and just kind of blend it all out because you don't want harsh lines. So you want everything to kind of blend seamlessly. So just dab, 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 blend, blend, blend. So that is going to create that nice, white fur illusion around your mouth. Then I go in with my Sculpt in a Stick in the shade Deep. And this is my normal shade. And I'm actually going to contour my nose all the way up into my brow area. And I'm contouring like my entire nose. Normally I would just use like a tiny little line of the contour, but actually, as you can see, I contoured the whole side of my nose. And then I contoured my cheeks as well. And now I'm just blending it out. Dab, 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 blend, blend, blend. And as you can see, I'm using my fingers for all this. There will be no makeup brushes used in this entire look. And I absolutely love that because I seriously, like, brushes are cool. Cleaning them is what gets me. So I love the fact that with these products, you don't have to use any makeup brushes. It's awesome. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of the Sculpt in a Stick and just dab it on my jawline and blend it out so that I'm really just sucking in my face. I kind of feel like I look a little bit like Scar from The Lion King. And now I'm just going to take the linum and just blend that in with the Sculpt in a stick, so it kind of just blends in seamlessly. Blending is key, guys. Blending is key. And then I'm going to take the Sculpt in a stick and blend it out on my nose. And the reason why I contoured my entire nose the way that I did is because I wanted to reshape my nose. My nose is pretty narrow and I wanted to kind of widen it up a bit. So I contoured my entire nose to shape it the way that I wanted it to look. And that's kind of the cool thing with contouring. You can seriously change the entire shape of your face. Okay, so then I go back in with the Sculpt in a stick in the shade Deeper Than Deep, which is the deepest shade. And I'm going to go in where I just contoured, but not contour as much. And just blend it out. And this is going to create a really dramatic contour effect. But if I was to go in and contour as much as I just did, my face would be like super duper dark, and I didn't want to do that. So now, as you can see, I'm kind of wiping my fingers off as I go on my other hand. And that'll help so that the products don't just kind of all blend in together. You're not just having a whole big brown face. Blend, 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 blend. I know you guys keep seeing my husband walking past. It's not some strange man in my house. All right, so then I'm going to take the linum and just go over the bridge of my nose. And I'm going to blend that out again. And this is where the widening effect comes in, because I'm going to kind of bring it down the sides of my nose as well. And that's going to just really widen my nose up. And that's pretty much contouring and highlighting 101. All right, so now I'm going to take my eyes in a stick in the shade Blold, and I'm going to fill in my upper lip. So now we're creating the upper lip. And basically, you're just going to fill in the whole entire upper lip. And the reason why I use eyes in a stick instead of like a kohl liner or a liquid liner like people normally do is because the eyes in a stick does not go anywhere. And because I'm, putting it on my mouth, I wanted to make sure it wasn't going to transfer or anything. All right, so now I'm going to take the Deeper Than Deep Sculpt in a stick again and contour my forehead. As you can see, I kind of did a little triangle in the middle, 2 lines on the side. I'm just kind of blending it all out. Lots and lots of blending, guys. That's really all this look is about. It's just blending, blending, blending. I feel like I'm starting to look like a lion, right? A little bit, just a little bit, maybe, yeah. All right, so then I'm gonna take the eyes in a stick again and create the nose. And basically, you're just gonna outline around your nostrils. Super, super simple. And this also just glides on really, really, really nicely. And like I said, the eyes on a stick stays put. Like, it does not go anywhere for hours on hours. So I really thought that this was a good product to use, especially for a Halloween look. Oh, just filling in my nose, filling in the sparse areas, making sure everything's lined up nicely. And then I'm going to take the the eyes in a stick again and just draw a line coming from down my nose to where my Cupid's bow is. Then I'm going to take my Oops liner, which are our liquid liner, and draw the little dots on my upper lip area. I'm going to draw 3 little dots. And I like the Oops liner for this just because the point is very precise. So it was really easy to draw those nice little precise points. And I thought about using the kohl liner for that, but I thought that this would be a lot easier to do, and it was. So I'm going to go again with the eyes on a stick and go over my lids, and I'm going to create just a really simple smoky eye look. And I'm just taking my pinky finger and blending that out. Because you know, guys, lions have smoky eyes. Just in case you were wondering. Yeah, they have smoky eyes. And just blend, 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 blend. I'm really just kind of just blending it up into my crease. And blending and blending and blending. All right. So then next I'm going to line my eyes with the eyes on a stick as well. And that's one thing I love about the eyes on a stick is because you can use them as a eyeliner as well. And it's not going to smudge, it's not going to budge, it's not going to go anywhere. All right, so then next I'm going to go in with my Oops liner again, and I'm create a little, just a little cat eye, nothing too dramatic. I'm just going to go in and line my lid. And then the way that I like to draw on my cat eye is I kind of just hold my skin taut and then just draw a little line and then go back over my lid and kind of just connect the dots and draw another line to create that little cat eye point. And I love this this Oops liner because, as you can see, the felt tip point is really long, so it makes drawing on your cat eye just very, very foolproof. Because we all know cat eyes can be a little bit intimidating for some people, even for me. And I'm sorry I'm like all up in this camera right now, but it was really awkward filming this the way that I filmed it. So just bear with me as we draw on this cat eye. I'm doing the same thing on the other side, drawing the little line and then connecting the dots. All right, and then I'm going to go back in and draw a little V shape in my tear duct area. So I'm just going to go on my lower lash line and then draw a small line coming out into the tear duct area, and then do the same thing on the other side. And then I'm going to go above and do the same thing. And that's going to just create a nice little V shape and create just a really nice, like, feline-esque cat eye look. Because, I mean, if you're going to be a cat, you have to have a cat eye. Like, that's just a given, right? And like I said, it was really awkward filming the way that I filmed. So just bear with me here, guys. All right. And as you can see, getting that nice V shape. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my B.I.G lashes silk extension system. I absolutely love this because it's going to create a falsie-like look without the falsies. Falsies scare me to death, so I'm actually just going in with the silk extension part of the system first, applying that from midway to tip, and it's just going to attach silk pieces to my lashes with a conditioning gel that's going to actually help my lashes grow over time. And that's pretty much that. And I'm going to let that dry. And then I'm going to go in with my Menage A Brow. And I'm using the shade Blackish Brown, which is the deepest shade. And fill in my brows. And I'm kind of going to overdraw them and make like a straight brow. Because in my head, if lions had brows, they would have like really bushy eyebrows. So I wanted to create a really full dramatic brow. And as you can see, I'm kind of just doing like hair-like strokes, and I'm using the 3-prong side as I'm doing this to create those really nice like hair-like strokes. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So yeah, I didn't go and I didn't, you know, do an arch or anything like that. It's just a really straight, bushy brow. Just filling it in. And then drawing on the tail. And sometimes the ink will settle to one side of the pen, so I'm just shaking it up to let the ink go back and forth. And I didn't like how that ended up, so I just kind of wiped it off a little bit. And then I'm just going to fill it back in to make a really nice sharp point to my tail. And then make it bushy with the hair-like strokes. And then that's pretty much it for the brows. Alright, so now I'm going to seal in my lashes with the B.I.G extending mascara. And basically what this is going to do is help those silk pieces to show up a lot better. And it's going to curl your lashes and just create like seriously extreme length with your lashes. So, you know, you don't have to, you know, wear falsies with this look if you don't want to. You can just use the B.I.G, wash it off at night, and you don't have to worry about having to take the lashes off or your lashes falling off in the middle of the night, because how many guys have you experienced that? So now I'm just fluffing my hair out. You know, if you have a curly fro like I do, this is like a perfect Halloween look. Just fluffing my big curly fro, getting my mane together. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and be sure to subscribe.